Recording in progress.
Recording in progress.
Hey. Love.
It is
Apples.
Hey, did you guys get your land legs back yet?
No, I'm still in a chair.
No, and I have to say, we have been rocking and rolling. We went to Nate and Nancy's right after we left you. The back went really great. But dude, we all kept going, whoa, like getting up from the couch and then, whoa.
Yeah. It's like that happy together to us phantom bus motion. This is
same thing. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
And by the way, for me, I don't know about you, for me, it can happen while I'm sitting.
For sure.
Keep something swaying.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy. I'm pretty over it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's cool.
I'm back to working out. Once I did that, then everything kind of settled in. And everything.
But we are back. Hey, everybody. Hey, let's say this first. For all you folks out there, you people that were on the cruises with us, who kept coming up and said, man, you listen to our podcast, you follow it, we love it. Hey, we just want you to know it was great seeing all of you in person and hearing from you personally about it. It kind of made it a more personal experience because we get these 3 squares and, start feeling like 3 squares,
Yeah, it really is.
Everybody.
I felt famous. Famous.
Right. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're at it, we also want to thank, even if they didn't listen to the podcast, we're getting great vibes. I understand that you guys, the cruisers, all get a sheet of paper from the Summit cruise and saying, hey, how'd you like this? How'd you like that? How was this? How was that? And a lot of people kind of put our name up there saying, man, we love the Cowsills. They get around the boat and they're always with us. And we are kind of, we're always sitting in there with the people just because we love the music and we want to have the best position that they have. And that is in that, in that place right in front of the stage. It was great.
And
it's fun. It's fun. It's fun rocking out with the gang. I mean, sometimes you be standing next to somebody you saw for like 3 shows in a row down in front of you. It's like, what a trip.
We get 2 things going on. See, we get to get camaraderie and with all of the other groups, and then with all of you people, or all of the folks on the cruise. I mean, I actually sat one afternoon and talked to 2 brothers and a sister. In front of me, and we're sharing brothers and saying a lot of similarities, and like, holy mackerel, you're us. It was really funny and fun, You meet fun people.
It's more than just a gig, that's for sure. And
that's for sure.
Somebody said it reminded them, and this totally rings true, of like what I've never been, but summer camp. Because it's the same people every year. You come back, high five, do the boogie joogie handshake, wear the clothes. It's
a few more names each year.
Yes,
right. Few more names with the faces, starts coming together like that. That's kind of cool.
And the excursion, God, we went to Tortola, this beach in Tortola. Oh my God, it was magnificent. It was like being in a movie. It's just the best.
Well, it was really great that day on the ship because the ship was empty. And it was like being in a movie.
But our beach was empty. It was like being in a movie.
That's cool. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting what I was going to say because I'm.
Well, here then I'll just rally on about the pina coladas and how last year Paul had drank 63, and I dare say he made it to 10 or 15. Yeah,
because we're reasonable elderly men now.
Well, you are elderly.
So reasonable elderly men don't
still men.
For 3 pina coladas to have one you can chug, one with the meal, and one that melts nice and soft so you can drink it at the end. You don't do that anymore.
And it's...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, Ryan brought it to my attention, and I thought I had clarified it, but he said I didn't. But that when I said, last year I did 63, he's saying I didn't say virgin pina coladas. It said pina coladas. I'm going, okay. Because, somebody told me, I guess it was Rachel, told me that somebody in a band that we were there seeing late at night, and we were dancing and being, the ship was rocking a little bit. It was during those moments, But they said to Rachel, they go, wow, man, saw Paul Cowsill here tonight and he was hammered. And Rachel looks at him and goes, I don't think Paul was hammered. That's just Paul.
He's just a hammer. A hammer.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I heard that too. That was really funny. Well,
I'll admit something. This cruise, it throws us professionally off of our game. And here's what I mean. We never mentioned once in 6 shows that we had a podcast from the States. We and only at the end in the 6th show did we even talk about having merch in the merch store and holding up Rhythm of the World and showing them the green record. And they had one day,
oh
right?
my God.
And it's like you're supposed to take advantage of that. This is because we don't have a manager and we manage each other. So that would have been talked to after the first show. Hey, you're not doing your business. But so I don't know. We don't care really. We love who listens, and if you don't. We should have mentioned it, but we didn't. Maybe you guys heard the word a little first for a while.
Well, and we didn't introduce the band probably 4 or 5 out of the 6 times. We finally did it. The last show, we did a good one for them. I know we did them once before, but I think we forgot many times. And then also thanking the crew. And at least everybody that I noticed on there was saying, hey, we got to thank the crew. We actually pulled names. I mean, we said names of people, which was great.
Yes.
So, the people that helped us out.
By 2 cruises, you really do start knowing the crew's names. But by the 6th show, and the second year, it's crazy. It is a family. Everyone comes back.
It is a family. It's very odd.
That's a line of, you don't look any different. You don't look any different. It's great.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, so clearly we didn't have a podcast episode while we were away on the Ocean Blue because we didn't get enough power to hit that satellite out there. So you have been watching our Rehearsal Podcast. We left that up there for people to see us work these songs out for the 70s cruise. And it was a hoot. Nervous to the show? Of course. You never played them in your life.
Right.
Really great. It went great.
And you know what? They're up on YouTube and they're really fun. They're on Facebook, of course, but you can Google almost anything go to YouTube and you go, Cowsills, Flower Power, Country Roads, or Peaceful Easy Feeling on YouTube.
Everyone got home and set everything up. Yeah, that's great.
So fun. And God,
that's great.
Some of the pictures online are astounding. Some of the back pictures from behind us and the people out front was great.
Oh, yeah.
That they took. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, really great. Just, I don't know. It's one of my favorite things to do, y'all, because it's so beautiful. Then you have the sky and the ocean every day, just kind of like in the sunset and the sunrise. It's very inspiring.
It is quite the atmosphere. That is cool.
I was talking to John from the Yardbirds, and it was interesting. He was not happy to be at the pool, and I said to him, I go, man, we love the pool. We wouldn't want to be in that theater. And he was going, well, we should be in that theater because what they're doing is real meticulous kind of things. It's more of that kind of a show where he was saying we're just out here airy and that kind of thing. And the pool, our band, and the pool works for us, and we know that. But I think
never hear. To his point, like it's kind of like how when we're having a really intricate one-on-one interview, I want to be on Zoom, not with us in a room. It's too, for that. We are a party. We're a party band, man, and so out in the air.
The pool. Yeah. Because
they're a parts band, man. They got their parts. They want to be heard.
Yeah.
Right.
For you listeners and viewers who, don't really have a concept of cruise, we can do this quick. Okay. Here's what happens. Yes, we have 3 shows on a cruise in 8 days. All right, 7 days, 8 nights, I guess, whatever it is. We play every other day, 1 hour. Now, the rest of the time we have a Q&A, one Q&A. And the rest of the time, we're just visiting people and going to other shows. It's all about the shows, of course. Family Stone, don't even get me going. They are so good. Not to pick one over others, but I'm going to pick them over us even. They are great.
They are great.
The Slice hits are just some of the best hits of the era, back then. Yeah. And it was great. '70s cruise was so cool because of the songs we got to play. We thought of Fire by the Pointer Sisters. Now, once we're into it, we're thinking of other songs we can play.
Poor Pitiful Me.
Poor Pitiful Me. We're a '70s band now, you know.
Yeah, we're 70s.
We're coming back. So put your request in.
And then the fifth, what, Polly?
Oh, I was just going to say, and the unique thing about the pool is that the theater, you know, they'll have a main stage show, okay, and it'll be for a gold pass. And then, so only gold pass people get to be in there, and then they'll have it for the silver pass people too. Oh, guess what I heard? I digress, but people are saving their colored cruise cards, okay? So when they come back, if they have a silver, well, they have a gold one from cruises before, and that's getting them in. And people are complaining that there are no seats for them.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful. I love people that are creative like that.
Yeah.
And they're saying, hey, I'm a return customer. I'm putting a lot of money into this company. I'm going to bring my old cruise card.
Well, I would think that cruise card was not going to be valid, but if they just flash it and they walk in, whoa!
Sure.
It's on their chest and their plastic, you know? And the great thing about the pool is that you don't need a colored card there. Anybody can go to the pool show, and everybody does go to the pool show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. It's the best.
Very cool.
And the lemon and chocolate tarts are mighty fine, too.
I never had those.
Oh, I had two a day.
At the coffee bar, the lemon meringue. Oh, my God.
And the chocolate.
I never went past the lemon meringue.
I got one. Every morning I come down and get one of each. And then at the end of my day, I get one of each.
So you know how little they are. Like a 50.
Yeah, they're $2.90. Yeah,
right?
well, they're not. They're $2.90 little
but
tart.
Those lemon ones, I've probably eaten a lemon pie's worth by day 4. And then I have a swallow.
What is on the chocolate one?
Nothing. It's just like a little wee crusty guy. And chocolate, you just go pop it in, and it's like,
It's a little coffee bar in the center of the ship. People that sell these little Fufu Desserts, I call them. They're kind of upscale looking things, you know. But they nailed the lemon meringue, and Susan says they nailed the chocolate. And
nailing it.
Yeah, a lot of other little things.
I'll have to try that next year.
Yeah. So let's see. Anything else about the cruise? The food is good. You know, you can buffet it every day, all day if you want. They have upscale restaurants and pizza. The pizza filler.
And the interesting thing about these cruises, unlike the other cruises that we've been on, where it seems the other cruises, which is usually half music and then half non-music, which causes trouble anyway, because the people that buy a ticket that don't buy the music package, they think they should get the package. But what I'm noticing about our cruises here, that they're all full music. And so the ports, they're not as important as the concerts, you know, in our particular world.
Through that.
And they make sure, and the ports, they just got to sneak those in, you know, to get them in there for the people.
Here's proof of that kind of attitude. You know, when you go on a long cruise, other cruises, it's like a port every other day, maybe. They get their ports in 2 in a row because one of them is just to switch bands. So that port doesn't count. Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
We're on to them.
So the second port, now that's okay. No bands, go out and have a good time. Yeah. And then that's it. 2 days at sea, 2 days at sea. And that's what everyone wants. Like Paul says, like, oh, we're in a port. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's an obligation at that point. It's like, well, we got to go. It's right outside the door, you know?
Well, yeah. And you don't want to go home. And then people at home are going, wow, so how was Torola? How was this? And you're thinking, oh, yeah, well, it was hot and we walked.
We stayed on the boat.
I kept getting, what's BBI? What's BBI? I don't know. Underwear? I don't know what BBI is. Hey, but listen. No, but I don't know. I digress. If it's not, it might be because I just was on a cruise, but I'm noticing Cru Stories in my literature and my readings. There's 6 people stranded in Africa. They didn't get back in time. They try and catch up with the cruise ship, but when they get to the next city, the tide was too low and the ship couldn't come in, so they had to leave them there again. And they're chasing the cruise ship all over Africa. And it's terrible. And then it says, and then I see a headline, the 10 worst secret facts, terrible facts about cruise ships. Yeah, I'm seeing this stuff all of a sudden.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
No, but it's
I
like when you're
wouldn't.
it's like when you're on your computer and you might say, "Oh man, I really love potato chips or something." All of a sudden on your computer, you start getting these ads for chips and stuff.
Oh, no kidding. They're
Listening to me, it's eerie.
Yeah.
It's
It's
eerie.
so good. Yeah.
And it happens.
It's an algorithm. It's an algorithm that they got on all of us. It's freaking crazy.
Bad.
Looking and listening more and more, man.
And here I want to reach out to some of the cruisers here because I did find out an interesting aspect of cruising, and that is if you get hurt on board ship and you need to either have a helicopter ride or you need to get off that ship and go into a hospital, the cruises do not cover you. Even if you get hurt and slip on the very slippery floors on the cruise ship, you are responsible for that. So travel insurance is something that, you cruisers might want to think about, because it can be astronomical unless, like me, I have a helicopter that will pick me up anywhere in the world and take me to the hospital for free.
Oh, yeah.
Because I pay for, I pay something for that a month. But
and I could go, Paul, can I have that free helicopter? But you people can't.
Well, no. And if you don't have travel insurance, and I saw a couple of people, one lady broke her leg and another lady broke her wrist. And they, believe it or not, they both had travel insurance because I was talking to them. I went, "Wow, did you have travel insurance?" And they went, "Yes, we did." Crazy.
I never get it.
You know what?
No.
I'll be honest. How many cruises have we done? I never once thought the thought travel insurance.
Neither have we.
Never.
Yeah, me either.
Until the broken leg appeared on the cruise this time. And then everyone said, "Oh, yeah, man. What is that?" It's expensive. What's a helicopter? 50 grand, I think. Something like that.
Yep.
Helicopter off the ship.
I think travel insurance is $100 a day.
A day?
I think so.
That's hefty.
Yeah,
That's hefty.
especially
We'll
when
have to find out.
$1,600.
You're going to hear from all these travel insurance companies. No, you can get it for $5 and $10.
all of our phones blow up when we get off in here.
Ronnie, your computer is going to be inundated now.
Oh, shit.
I think that is so
With travel
funny.
insurance.
Hey, by the way, we're going to have guests again soon, all right?
We are. I'm writing some down. I just wrote down Mackenzie Phillips.
Got to fill in on people. Okay, Mackenzie Phillips, next.
I just put her down. She's a friend.
Good. No, we got a lot coming. We got it.
And it's funny. I don't know if you guys are experiencing, well, I know you are because you're me and I'm you. But the busier we get, the tougher to, well, but maybe not being out of the country will help. But yeah, it's hard to just stay true to Wednesday, It's like,
I know.
Those snow days.
Tuesday, wherever we are, the podcast episode has to go. And Paul, what Paul says, we are busy people. We have gigs every month to the end of the year, including December. We have our trio show in North Tonawanda on May 4th. We have Stafford, Texas, May 29th. We have the Happy Together Tour, July 27th and 28th, Friday Harbor, Washington. 28th is the show you should focus on, folks. That's the public show. The 27th is a private show at the Honeywell Estate. You want to crash the Honeywell Estate? That's up to you guys, okay? And then there's a September 2nd one-off on the Happy Together Tour, Washington State Fair. And then the 13th and 14th trio shows in Lorraine, Ohio, Dearborn, Michigan, 19th. Hopefully this came in today. We're going to close out this deal. Cousin Brucey, PNC Bank, New Jersey, with the band. September 20th, Providence, West Virginia, with the band. October 27th through 3rd, Mall Shop Cruise. November 8th, Golden Nugget, Las Vegas, full band. December 8th, St. Charles, Illinois. We'll probably put the cutting room with that on December 9th. That's what's going on, folks. And that's why Paul says it's becoming challenging. Everything is. Because there's all budget. We have the California Music Hall of Fame coming up. That is actually next. Okay.
It's next week.
That's April 14th. And that is, we're going to see our old buddy Ron Dante there. I know that. That's going to be
great.
Yeah.
And that'll be kind of fun. And then we have, then it's just in and out for this Happy Together summer camp again and again.
Yep.
We have not received an itinerary. I don't know where we are, when we are yet. Now, Godfrey said we're over 50 so far, over 50.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He said,
Holy Moses, I've been
January, I
received.
guess.
We were 63 last year. There's that number again.
Yes, and Susan, I know Bob knows because I told him, and I'm sure that you know, but we're getting Kenny from the Yardbirds as our bass player.
I know.
We could announce that.
That's pretty badass.
That's
He's
pretty
a good
cool.
bass player.
Oh, I
it's
know.
gonna be
I'm very excited about that. He's a sweetie pie.
Yeah, I talked to him for a while. He's a very nice guy.
If you like Indian Lake with Greg Smith, you're going to love Indian Lake with Kenny.
Yeah.
If this on steroids, baby, it's going to be Indian Ocean, man. Here we go.
Yeah.
We love this guy, man. You'll love him too. Well,
Yeah,
he'll have to contain himself like Godfrey. We all contain ourselves for the Happy Together tour. Godfrey does. And Kenny,
True it is.
there will be no bass solos. So any of you Yardbird fans, don't come looking for Kenny's bass.
Don't come knocking.
I wonder if he'll wear his top hat.
He has a look. I hope he does. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
I mean, he wore that heavy pea coat every show, and it was hot out, and he still wore it.
He's a dedicated follower of fashion.
It's awesome.
I like him.
See him,
So that'll be great.
See him there. All right, gentlemen.
Anything else we should go
What do we got?
I don't know.
I got high hopes. I know that. Like lots of them.
We will be learning late 50s, early 60s songs for the Lost Rock Memories cruise. The Beach Boys are on there. What a shame Johnny Boy's not with them anymore. But we should just go stand and stare at the new drummer during the show. Just get just kind of not say anything. Just look at them.
I don't even want to say.
No, we're not going to act up.
And I dare not say a word because
we're going to act up. I have confirmed we are at the Four Winds Casino this summer with the Happy Together tour. Not us, but the.
Oh, okay.
You know what's funny? I went on their website, the Four Winds Casino, and I can't find a poster, or a lineup, but you can buy a ticket.
Really?
Yeah, because
remember that's weird. What is that all about?
And we aren't on it. Remember last year we weren't on it.
Yeah, but that's weird.
People wrote in the reviews that they went there and they were going, "Where are the Cowsills?" So nobody knew that we weren't going to be there except us.
Could there not be a poster because there's still a possibility we're going to play it?
No, I think there might be no poster because there's a possibility of people buying it thinking we're going to be there.
You won't.
And we won't be there.
You could just email Rony Boy and say, "Hey, does Foreman still hate us?" and see what he says.
They do. If they hated us last year, they hate us this year. Come on.
I was talking to a
they
guy
hate you, but they love money better. You're on.
Yeah. I did talk to a guy that works there.
Really?
And so we were talking about it, and he was saying, it's somebody on the council who got a wild hair up their ass.
Wow.
And they may be young, they may be new.
Oh, there you go.
And the wife's going, "Well, when I get home, I'm going to write them and all that." And the guy looks at her and goes, "No, you're not. That's my job." So he was feeling bad and he didn't like any part of it, but he wasn't going to make waves. But his wife was ready to go.
You're not going to win that. You're not going to win that battle anyway today. Maybe 4 years from now, 5, but not today. Don't wage it.
Not today. That's right.
Fresh.
Check your job.
Yep. But that's why. So we are going back there, and they haven't shown a poster. That's
we know
exactly
where we'll be sitting and what we'll do, and it's great.
We're going to be better at podcast episodes out there this summer, folks. So we will definitely be outside that building with our cameras and voice.
Who knows?
And we'll check in with everyone.
We'll film the boy
interviews people coming out. We'll interview the folks going in, and we'll interview them coming out. I don't know. We'll do something. Okay. Around that place.
Yes. Wait.
Yeah, it'd be great to talk to people. How they're going in.
Oh my God!
To get us in trouble.
Housefeld would kill us. Ron would kill us.
He doesn't watch our podcast.
Who could we dress up like?
He doesn't watch our podcast. Yeah, we could go incognito.
We could dress up like the association and greet people outside. Well, hello, I'll be Jules.
Hey, it's Jules. What do you think of the Cowsills not being on the show? It's just the association.
The association boycotting. We want the Cowsills back.
Yeah, we can put it on them.
Susan,
what?
You need to make a call, and maybe it's to Rachel. I'm not positive, but we're going to be coming in late to that bus, and those 3 bunks have to be there for us.
Holy mackerel, yes. See what's happening, folks. What Paul means is We got booked, and we're happy. May 29th, we want to be in Stafford. That's when the Happy Together tour started, June 1st. But then the Happy Together started May 31st in Biloxi. And now we have learned that May 30th, the Happy Together starts. It's not online yet, but it's been confirmed. It's in Alabama. I forgot the city's name. So now we're playing the 29th, and we have to leave the next morning, day of show, to start the Happy Together tour. But more importantly, what Paul just said, get to the bus.
Well, I'll just tell Ray to put an item on top, middle, and bottom, and that'll be that. Because, when you come in and you see that somebody, you automatically move along.
You could,
right on.
At a minimum, PBS the berths.
Correct.
And then she's probably not going to be able to claim closet space.
No, that's going to probably be a problem, but we'll get our beds.
But guys, think about it.
Get our beds.
We can get to that hotel in the morning. Maybe the buses, you know how sometimes they arrive that first day,
yeah, maybe.
That could work out. That could work out.
And we'll make
I'm going to tell Ron Hausfeld too. I'm going to tell Ronnie. I'm going to go, dude, just make sure our beds are there.
Yeah,
because I don't want to be changing up.
After 9 years of the same orientation, if we tried to change now, we'd be like the enemy.
It would mess us up.
Bouncing off the walls. It's been my wall for 9 years. Well, it's mine now. Well, I don't know.
That'd be so bad. Oh, hell.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine? I've been sleeping facing my left for 9 years, and all of a sudden I'm facing my right. I'd be a mess.
Yes.
Right? It's not.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Stuff, I think. You joke about it.
But it's true. So we need to make sure.
We only had 2 bad days on the cruise, everybody, where the ocean was a rocking and rolling, okay? And it happened the last couple of days that were the worst. And I'm just telling guys, so I know what's going on. And Russ got hit harder than me.
Yeah, Russ was down in bed for a whole day. He don't do that. He missed something important that he would never have missed. Oh, Family Stone, maybe.
It was Family Stone.
It was.
That's why it was significant what was going on with Russ.
Right. That's how we do.
He was in pajamas and jumping around like a dancing maniac before. That's what he wants to do.
The first night.
Not be in the pajamas and be down in bed.
He was in his onesie,
Right, yeah.
No, that was the roughest seas I've ever experienced. On our runs, on this thing.
Yeah. This one fan brought a phone to me and says, look at this guy. And I'm watching Russ during Family, so she's got him isolated. She's doing the ISO cam.
And Nate had his matching.
And she goes, what do you think? And I had to say, that is the most fluid performance I've ever seen a guy do. He was, he was moving.
Yeah. But Nate reminded me of Baby Huey.
That's hilarious.
Oh, they were adorable. Oh, it was like whatever dress up night, psychedelic night.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Yeah. Hey, so not to digress, but I want to just for a second, quickly. So the party went off for Nate. He was surprised?
Oh my God, was he surprised?
Okay.
It was phenomenal, and it went like.
Nate is a friend of Susan's, and they had a surprise birthday for us at his home, and they hired who, Susan? Jukebox Beatles.
So we're on this cruise, you guys, with our besties for 2 weeks or a week. And then he doesn't know where he's having a birthday party because it's not for another 6 months. So that's how she pulled it off. So even when we screwed up, he never noticed because there was nothing to be paying attention to.
Right.
Okay. So we get him home. Russ and I pretended we were going to have a soft landing at their place, which we've done before. So he bought that. Then, he comes after the golf game. He pulls up the backyard. He sees all the people. He's completely freaked out. Then he sees us and he's like, in the band area. So now he thinks he has us as his band. And, we start out with one of my songs. And then I say, I'm going to do a Beatles song because he loves them. And I start doing a really bad version of Birthday. At which point, right behind me, comes walking out the Jukebox Beatles going, no, you're doing it all wrong. And Nathan,
good.
It's all on Facebook. He just like, What?
Excellent.
It kept coming. Everything just kept coming. Right when he thought everything was happening, it was amazing. But one thing we also did was when we were on the train on our way to Orlando after we left you guys, after we disembarked, the Jukebox Beatles were in the train station. And Nate's like, oh, look, it's the Jukebox Beatles. And we were like, fuck, you know. Well, so it worked out. And they ended up seeing us. And and the guy goes, yeah, we have a wedding. We have a wedding tomorrow. You know, it was money.
Beautiful.
Up. Oh, it was great. They saw us and went, abada. And Russ texted him going, dudes, think of something. Because Nathan's on his way. And we're like, yeah, it was great.
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and then you took the train all the way to New Orleans.
No, we flew home.
Oh, you flew home. Okay.
We trained We've trained from Miami to Orlando.
None of us got home right away. All for the wrong reasons. But me, I went and saw the ninth humanoid one of my kids created. So I saw my ninth grandchild. I did that. Just got home today. Paul just couldn't get home. Poor guy.
Oh my God.
Paul has Paul is our nightmare road guy because we're in Madras, Oregon. There's a price to pay. It seems
there's a price to pay. There is, but the weird thing was the price I paid, or we all paid, was a 5-hour delay in Chicago. Our plane. I went up to the desk and I go, so what's the situation? And the gal goes, well, we really don't know, but there's a plane coming out. Your plane is coming out of Florida. And, there must just be something going on there. And I go, well, look, I just came out of Florida and it was all pretty smooth except for a little delay. And so then she goes, and then later on at night, because now it's 9:15 and we're still not on this ship. We're supposed to be on it at 6. It's 9:15. It's not there. And I go up and the guy looks at me and he goes, you're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you. And I go, well, try me, test me. And he goes, there's an Air Force base in Tampa, Florida that was having an air show, and they shut down all commercial airlines so they could carry on with their whoopsie doopsies and their, and their air show. And it was happening on the Air Force base there in Tampa. And that's what happened to our plane.
You're going to bump into an Air Force air show.
That's crazy.
You couldn't believe it.
Nutty, buddy. That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, by the way, I had no idea these were coming. I flew a brand new, I want to alert flyers of Southwest. I flew a brand new Southwest airplane today, and right in front of you are USB ports and iPad ports.
That's pretty important for travel, man.
Plug right in. Awesome.
Yeah, we had one, and Louis tried to plug into it, and there was gum in the terminal.
Tomcat kid.
Gum.
There are children that still fly, people, all right?
And there are children who still chew gum and stick it in places that shouldn't go.
Yeah,
exactly.
If there, no one will see it.
I know nothing about that.
That's crazy. I love it.
It was funny.
All right. I guess that's it, folks. We're going to let you go to bed. Maybe you're listening to this in bed. I don't know.
They might be watching it at 8 a.m. But listen, hop back in that bed, snuggle down, take the bed off. Tell them the Cowsills said you could.
Yeah. And
or get up and have a snack.
Next week,
we'll
we're
be back
going to
with
have
a
a
guest.
guest. Let's have a guest.
I just said that. We have to get Johnny back. I mean, we have a lot to do.
Even if we don't have a guest, we'll call one of us a guest and we'll do that episode, okay?
One of us, two of us could interview the other guy.
Right. That's our backup, okay?
That's not a bad idea.
That, or we could get John.
We can always get Johnny.
Might be a little early for John. Let's hold off on John.
Okay.
Please play out first and see what's cooking.
All right. He's very busy with their project.
That guy. All right.
Speaking of cooking, I got something to do. I love y'all.
All right, guys.
Awesome, everybody on the cruises. Love visiting you. Everybody, try and get on there next. It's already sold out. These cruises are nutty, aren't they?
Waiting lists.
We're going to do it all again.
Wait list. Get on the wait list. It's worth it. And
first I have to unpack, okay? Can I just at least unpack? I haven't even.
Yeah.
Goodbye, people.
I'm looking at mine.
All right, everybody. Good night and goodwill.